Morphin time! Yeah!
Power Rangers has been a franchise that has managed to stay active for 30 years. In some moments, the franchise has suffered downfalls, and there are other moments that have come back to life, giving us incredible seasons. At the time of this video, there have been over 900 episodes aired and over 100 different Rangers. Because of this, we have been able to see such epic moments like the legendary battle where we can see so many Rangers fighting at the same time. Since Power Rangers turned 10 years old, they started to create a special episode to celebrate these anniversaries every 5 years. For now, there are only 4 special anniversary episodes, and now in 2023 we will have the 5th anniversary episode celebrating 30 years of Power Rangers. Some of these episodes have been very famous, but others were not so impactful to the public and were forgotten. Let's analyze together a little bit about these special episodes to know what to expect in the next anniversary. Ironically, the most famous special is the oldest of all, and when the franchise turned 10 years old, they celebrated it with the Forever Red episode. This episode has been the one that all the fans of the franchise have liked the most, and although it has many mistakes, it also has many hits that make this episode very epic. We must start by saying that gathering all the Red Rangers together was a very strategic decision, since we all know that the Red Ranger is always the most famous, since he is almost always the leader of the team. This helped the episode to have all the most famous Rangers of this moment gathered in one battle. Because of this, we also got to see Tommy Oliver and Jason, the most famous Rangers of the entire franchise, reunited again. These 2 Rangers have been the most famous since the beginning of the series and are still the most famous to this day. After the loss of Jason David Frank, fans will appreciate episodes like this one even more as they watch him fight and lead an entire team of Red Rangers. Another thing we could see in this episode is that it had many epic moments where all the Rangers could be seen together ready for battle. This makes the whole episode go from being a normal episode to a special episode, as these are things that we are not going to be able to see normally in a Power Rangers episode. One of the important things that happened in this episode is the respect they gave to the old Rangers. As you can notice, the respect they gave Tommy as the leader and the respect they gave Jason by giving him a grand entrance in the episode when he arrives on his motorcycle, and the newer Rangers were excited. Forever Red remains the best anniversary episode so far, and all of us fans hope that this next anniversary can top it. The 15th anniversary, called Once Ranger, was also very much liked by the fans. In my opinion, I would have liked that this episode was not divided into 2 parts. This anniversary featured the return of Xander, the Green Ranger from Mystic Force, Bridge the Red Ranger from SPD, Kira the Yellow Ranger from Dino Thunder, and Tori the Blue Ranger from Ninja Storm. But the real surprise for fans was the appearance of Adam the Black Ranger from Mighty Morphin. Another character introduced in this episode was Alpha 6, although if we watch the episode in Spanish, they make the mistake of saying Alpha 5. The villain of this episode is the son of Rita and Lord Zed, who along with other villains give a good final battle to the Rangers. Despite being 2 episodes, even so, both episodes are full of good battles and epic moments. The 20th anniversary is the famous legendary battle which many have criticized for not being so legendary, and that battle lasted very little time. Although the episode was very good, the name is too big for it because the final battle lasted only a few minutes and did not have so many epic moves. We can make the comparison with the final battle of Forever Red, and we can see that in that episode there were many spectacular moves in the final battle. This is something that we did not have in this legendary battle. Besides, the destruction of the few remaining enemies was by Super Megaforce, who were the protagonists of that episode. In my opinion, for that final moment they could have used some new weapon by combining the weapons of several Rangers from different eras. Apart from the final battle, throughout the episode we could see some old Rangers helping and saving many people. We also got to see two battles against the two main villains, which were a bit boring, and this affected the episode a lot. The only thing we can highlight from this episode was the arrival of all those Rangers from the past, forming one of the most epic moments in history. The 25th anniversary, which is the last special anniversary episode so far, called Dimensions in Danger, is part of the Super Ninja Steel season. This is the most recent episode, but the least famous, and I think I can give you some explanation about this. This episode has a very good story as it has the multiverse theme, and this makes it one of the most complex episodes. It also has the participation of several very famous and old Rangers like Tommy Oliver, Rocky, TJ, Kat, Wes, and some more. Unfortunately, the problem this episode had is that it had very few epic moments, which make these special episodes different from any normal episode. Another negative thing is that the army of villains were robots dressed as Rangers, and the battles seemed to be Rangers against Rangers. We should also mention Tommy Oliver's battle against the robot that was trying to be a knockoff. This seemed to be a good idea, but that battle had several things that disappointed a bit. The first thing we can say is that it lasted a very short time, plus if you're going to have a Tommy versus Tommy battle, then you should make some more drastic changes to make it show which one is the villain, not just put some eye makeup on him. Still, seeing Tommy transform into his different Ranger versions was a moment we all enjoyed. Also of note was when all the Rangers united and used their blasters to take down the villains. Finally, a very striking detail was seeing Tommy use his hawk to stop the arrow and finish off the villain. If you are waiting for the special 30th anniversary episode, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for more Power Rangers anniversaries.